Good evening to everyone. Jaime, can you hear me?
Hey Bante, yes, I could hear you.
Right. Miss Lisa, can you hear me? Right.
Bante?
Yes.
This is Howard.
Yes, Mr. Howard.
I just wanted you to know that the one that says ESD staff is me.
Oh, right. I thought someone else.
I can't change the name. I'm now retired, so I have to use my wife's another computer. So,
all right, that's fine. That's fine.
I am quite sorry.
Yes, that's fine. Right. Once again, good evening to everyone. So, to welcome each and everyone who are participating, everyone, please say together 3 times the traditional greeting. Sadhu, sadhu,
Sadhu,
sadhu. So, dear Dhamma friends, so today, on this Friday too, we are going to start us to keep another step ahead in our spiritual journey. We need to understand that this is not like quick noodles, as I mentioned. You have to practice gradually, with determination, with patience, ardently. For your own goodness sake, for your own well-being sake, for your own peace sake and happiness sake. So no one else can do it for you. Even the teacher. So even the Buddha and the teachers like us, we only can instruct you. This is the way how to do it. So, and please practice like this. So through our own meditation experience and according to the understanding, the knowledge that we do have, we can guide. It is just like this. So someone goes in a particular path. A person who knows the road, that person can tell you about the road, right? From go to this junction, from that junction, please turn right, and then you will find another junction. Then you can turn left, and by this way and that way, you can reach your destination. But the person who can instruct you, that person can show the path. That person only can do showing the path. You are the one, we are the ones who need to understand, who need to properly understand and practice it and reach the destination. So for a person to talk, to have the ability to talk, it only takes 2 years. But to understand how to talk and when to talk, it takes the whole lifetime. It takes the whole lifetime. And for a person to walk, to physically work, it takes like 1 year or 1.5 years. But to understand how to behave, it takes the whole lifetime. Just like that, to understand the nature, to understand the truths about the things as they really are, and to develop in a happiness and peace. It's a journey. It's a journey that you don't know the exact time. But you need to have one thing: patience, diligence, and sticking to the practice continuously. The first person always you need to keep in mind, the first person who will get benefited is you. All the other people will get benefited after you. So it is so much important, super important, uh, your practice. So what I do in the way that I can help. So we started with breathing meditation for 4 months, step by step. Gradually, we learn breathing meditation, and we develop concentration. And since May, we started Vipassana meditation, and then gradually, step by step, now we are at the step number 2. Step number 2. So, very patiently, we need to practice. It is, you can't learn things at once. So you can't learn. So it is easy to just neglect, but to learn how to live with the real inner peace, how to live with the right inner happiness. So for that, it takes time, but it will. So one moment of real happiness, one moment of real peace is greater than all kinds of other mundane, normal happinesses that we achieve by developing sensual pleasure. So please practice very ardently for your sake, first of all, and then for the other people's sake, secondly. Very ardently, please practice. So today too, we are going to practice with the newcomers. I think, let's see. Miss Diane, are you joining for the first time?
Yes, thank you.
Oh, right. Very nice. So, right. Then, John, are you joining for the first time?
First time in a while.
Right. Yeah. Oh, right. So, yeah. Oh, right. Mr. John. Right. Nice to see you after a long time. So, right. You are not, you are one of the old students. That's fine. So, first of all, so the old meditators, they will practice Vipassana, second step of Vipassana meditation. But all the other meditators who joined recently, so especially within the month of May, I would like to instruct them to practice breathing meditation this week too. And after this week, if you join in the month of May, after this week, please start practicing Vipassana meditation since next week, not this week. So we are going to start. Now everyone, relax your whole body, top to bottom, bottom to top, this whole body, please let it relax. Each and every muscle, each and every nerve, each and every cell, let the whole body, from outside to inside, from inside to outside, the whole body, let the whole body to relax. Sit nicely. But if you have like back pains or something, you can lean onto a wall. If not, it is better to keep the back straight. Keep the back straight. Neck straight. Head straight. Please keep your right palm on your left palm. And very calmly, please close your eyes. Vipassana meditators, please start your meditation practice from the top of your head. Whatever the sensations that you feel within that area, let it be coldness, heat, or pulsing sensation, throbbing sensation, itching sensation, or any sensation, hardness, numbness, or any sensation, accept the present reality, the sensation that you feel right now as it is. And understand. And understand and remind yourself that this sensation is also impermanent. Impermanent, changing, continuously changing. Anicca. Then after that, as I taught the Vipassana meditators, observe your front portion of your head, back portion, right ear, left ear, then you will come to your forehead area. Forehead, right ear bone, left ear bone, and after that, right eyeball, left eyeball, then after that, the nose. Then after that, right cheek, left cheek, then upper lip, then lower lip, then the chin. In part by part, pitch by pitch, gradually, systematically. Keep on observing each and every part. And observe any sensation that you can feel, that you can experience. And understand this sensation is also impermanent, changing. Like that, scan from top of your head towards your chin, part by part, pitch by pitch. The new meditators, please, you are kindly requested, very compassionately requested to practice breathing meditation with a very calm mind, with a very quiet mind. Please observe the breath which is coming in and going out. Don't go with the breath all the way inside. Just stop. You're observing at the end of your nostrils. When the breath comes and be aware that it is coming in. You are breathing in. When it is going out, be aware that it is going out. If the breath is soft, be aware that it is soft. If the breath is gross, be aware that it is gross. If the breath is long, be aware that it is long. If it is short, be aware that it is short. Whatever the nature of your current breath is, accept as it is. Don't try to change it. Don't try to regulate the breath. Let the natural flow continue. Your job is just to observe very diligently, very ardently, with a very calm mind. Now everyone, please relax and be prepared to practice the meditation. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato Arehato Samma Sambuddhassa. Very calmly, very quietly, with a very alert, very attentive mind, please start the meditation. May your meditation be very, very successful. Please start the meditation. Please don't open your eyes, but the new meditators, if you feel uncomfortable, they can change the posture. Relax the legs, that's fine. But don't open the eyes, stay with the same concentration. We are going to practice loving kindness meditation. We are going to share our love and kindness, loving kindness, with all the beings in the world. All the beings in the world. First of all, very calmly direct your entire attention towards yourself. And now, please spread loving kindness to yourself. May I be well. May I be happy. May I be peaceful. May I come out of anger, hatred, jealousy, ill will, and all the negativities. May I attain and enjoy real peace, real happiness, real peace, real happiness. Now, very calmly, please spread your loving kindness towards your parents, relatives, and friends. May my mother, may my father, may my relatives and friends be well, be happy, be peaceful. May they come out of anger, hatred, jealousy, ill will, and all the negativities. May they attain and enjoy real peace, real happiness, real happiness. Now please spread your loving kindness towards your enemies. I ask forgiveness for everything that I did to harm you. And at the same time, I forgive for everything that you did to harm me, hurt me. May my enemies also be well. May my enemies also be happy. May my enemies also be peaceful. May they come out of anger, hatred, jealousy, ill will, and all the negativities. May they also attain and enjoy real peace, real happiness, real peace, real happiness. Now, please spread loving kindness towards all the beings in the universe. Let them be human or inhuman. Let them be strong or weak. Let them be beautiful or ugly. Let them be anybody, anywhere in this universe. You share your pure loving kindness with all the beings in the world, visible, invisible, all the beings in the world. May all beings be well. May all beings be happy. May all beings be peaceful. May all beings come out of anger, hatred, jealousy, ill will, and all the negativities. May all beings attain and enjoy real peace, real happiness, real happiness. Now everyone, very calmly, please open your eyes. Let your whole body to relax. Let your whole body to relax. Now please unmute yourself. Now everyone together, please say 3 times. Sadhu, sadhu,
Sadhu,
sadhu.
sadhu.
dear meditators, so today's sitting meditation is also over. We need to understand one thing. All the people think that the time is flying. But you all need to understand something. Time is not the thing which is flying. What is flying is your life. It is the thing which is flying. It is the thing which is decaying each and every moment. So when you were practicing Vipassana meditation, you might have realized, you might have encountered this reality within. This is a real reality. You might have experienced. One sensation arises somewhere in the body. Like, let's say you are observing one part of your body, so top of your head or front part or any area on your face, and you experience a sensation. When you went to the same place after observing part by part, bit by bit, let's say you finish your scanning, your body scan, your Vipassana meditation practice at the end of your chain. Then you go for the second turn. So then when you come to the very same area, one of these areas that you observed twice, you can see that the sensation that you felt in that area previously, it is not there. It's almost gone. Even the so that past sensation, that past experience of that sensation, you can't get it once again. Even though how much money you do have, even though how much power you do have, even though how much people you do have, you can't bring back the experience of that sensation again. This is the real reality. This is the real reality that you encounter within. That you encounter within. This is not in books anymore. You are not reading something anymore. This is not something that I say. This is now has become a real reality for you. This is the truth. This is the truth. Nothing else. So, this is a truth which is not Buddhist. This is a truth which is not limited to Christians, Hindus, Muslims, atheists, agnostics, or anything, anybody. Whoever the person it is, this is the reality of all those beings, not only human beings. This is applicable for all the other beings, all the other lifeless objects, and everything. This is the reality. Each and everything in this world, it is becoming, it is always, all the things in this world, they have this nature. What is the nature? Impermanence. Each and every time, each and everything changing, changing, changing continuously. You can't say any of those sensations you didn't control. You have no any control. So you feel coldness. You felt coldness in one of these parts. You want to make it hot, make it you want to make that part heated. You can't do like that. There is hardness in one area. You want to make it soft. Can't do that. There's a pulsing sensation. You don't want it. But still it is there. This is the reality. This whole body from top to bottom and bottom to top, this is the reality. Each and every part of our body, arising, passing away, arising, passing away, continuously. But we think, with ignorance, with foolishness, since we don't understand and we have never encountered this reality throughout our life, we think, oh, this is mine, this is mine, this belongs to me, I'm the owner of this. Yes, constitutionally, according to the law that we made for the ease of all of us, yes, there is. But when it goes with the eternal law, the real truth, the reality, that is not yours. Even this body and mind, they are natural phenomena which has arisen because of this nature. Nobody can control any of these parts, neither your body, neither your mind. So we only can manage. We only can manage. So we need to understand this. So so you encounter these realities within your own practice. Today we are going to learn the first noble truth. There is one truth. So these are the truths. These are the truth which is pertaining to everybody, pertaining in everybody, and which belongs to everybody, which is applicable to all the beings in the world. What is the first noble truth which is applicable to all beings in the world? Number one. So there is a suffering. There is a suffering, and this is the first noble truth. So what is this suffering, which is universal, which belongs to everyone, which doesn't exclude anybody? These are things. Number one, life circle. It brings us suffering. Life circle is suffering. In this birth, you are a human being. Still, this is a good life, and a very rare life that somebody can get, a very precious one. So in this whole world, there are various beings, hundreds of billions of beings. Among them, only around 6 billion beings are human. Only around 6 billion human beings are human. But when you compare this 6 billion with the other person as a percentage, with the other beings, this is even, you can't count it with decimals. Very small portion. Still, we have a lot of sufferings, a lot of distress. But there are so many people who don't appreciate this life, who use this life to do various kinds of wrong actions. they harm others, or they kill others, they steal others, they cheat on others, they do sexual misconduct, and they lie, and they take intoxicants, and they use abusive speech, or they use separative speech. That means they use these words to separate two friends or two people. And there are so many such kind of things that people do out of ignorance. And by that way, we collect a lot of bad karma. We don't know after this life where we'll go. There are so many other lower realms that are waiting for our birth, according to our own karmas. So, if it is an animal world, you have to suffer constantly throughout the life with fear and with anger throughout the life. And then there are so many other worlds where you will be born and then you have to suffer. So birth cycle, so it doesn't mean that there are realms where you won't be born and which are comfortable. Such kind of realms are there too, but still, this birth circle is impermanent, and you have no so according to your will, you can't go any of those places. Only according to your karma, you can go any of those places. So due to this uncertainty, the life circle is suffering. Not only that. Number two, there is this old age. Throughout the life, if someone is born, that person is gradually reaching the old age. You need to understand that this year, you should be grateful that your ear is working properly to listen. You don't know when it'll stop hearing, or your hearing goes, the ability to hear get reduced. You can see it, you have to be grateful, but still it is gradually decreasing. You have to use spectacles, and later on you can't see. You will reach a stage that you can't properly see too. So old age, it is there. It is a suffering. Nobody likes to be old, no being, but it is the reality. Old age is always suffering. People try to run away without expecting. Whenever you realize that you are getting old, the very first thing that you need to do is you have to start becoming more spiritual. You have to understand that after running after various things which can develop your sensual pleasure, you can't get any real pleasure. You have to realize that from your own experience. So you have to turn, you have to change. If you are a wise person, you have to change, and you have to become more spiritual. You need to understand the life. What is life? Then you have to start the journey to make your next life a better thing. Somehow, the old age is there. And some people try to run away. They still don't understand that this old age, they are not ready to accept. When the hair is getting whiter and paler, They run to a certain kind of shop, they bring some dye and they dye their hair. And they cheat the other people saying, oh no, I am not old. But the reality is, you are old. You can deceive the other people, but you can't deceive your own nature. So old age is suffering. There, wherever you go to the ocean, go to the sky, wherever go to a den, you can't escape. This is a reality. Then after that, old age is suffering. There is the second suffering. Sickness is there. It is a suffering. You can't escape. Every day, what are the sicknesses that we face? Hunger is a sickness. But since we encounter throughout the life, we say it's a need. But it's also a kind of sickness which arises inside our body. Thirst, that is also a sickness. And there are so many other sicknesses that you already do have. Mental sicknesses, physical sicknesses, it is there. It's suffering. Nobody enjoys. Nobody enjoys. Show me anyone who can enjoy. No one enjoys. It is a suffering. Eternal truth. This is an eternal truth. It doesn't matter there is these truths, they are not limited to white people, black people, brown people, yellow people, no in mind. To everyone, they give the same, they do the same justice. So sickness is suffering. So fourth thing, the death. Nobody enjoys the death. No one likes the death. So yes, some people suicide, but they suicide because they don't like what is happening here. That's why they suicide. They don't like. It doesn't mean that they don't like the life. Since they have that much anger, hatred, they do that. That's foolishness. So everybody likes the life. So no one likes the death. But it's coming. But it is a suffering. Universal. From the ant, don't take the ant. From the small amoeba to the being in the Brahma realm, everybody, they have to die. The beings, according to Buddha, beings in the Brahma realm, they live for ions of times. Like it is called Mahakappa. We don't have time to describe the time differences in these words. So a long time, but still they have to pass away. This nature is there. Death is there. It is suffering. And then after that, what we wish, it doesn't happen. Something else happens. Nobody enjoys this. This is also suffering. 99% 9 things don't happen according to how we wish. Things happen according to how causes get together. Yes, sometimes we can manage the causes and we think mentally that we got the result as we wish, but the reality is it is not 100% the same thing that we expected. Some part happened. Yes. So it is a suffering. And then after that, this whole body, all the 5 aggregates, they are suffering. What are these 5 aggregates? So this form, this changing form, it is the first aggregate. The being means it is a combination of 5 aggregates. The form, this complexion of this whole system of atoms, that is form. And then sensations. Then after that, signals. So whenever you touch, you feel signals. That is a different faculty. Then after that, mental perceptions. When you feel signals come to your, goes to your mind, reach your mind, then you develop mental perception. That is total separate field. And then after that, fifth one, consciousness. You always have to deal with these 5 things throughout your life, even though you like or you don't like. Whenever things happen, you have to react. You react either with craving, either with aversion, either with delusion. Throughout the life, there is a suffering. There is a suffering. So wherever you go in this whole universe, in this life this happened, the past life this happened, in the future lives also this is going to happen. So this is the first noble truth that we need to understand. So within this imaginary world of us, there is a reality which is called a suffering. The suffer, it is there. That is the first step that you need to keep in the spiritual path. That is the first step. That realization, that understanding is the first step that you need to keep in the spiritual path to start the process to end the suffering. So there is a suffering. That's what you are going to learn today. And next week, I will teach you what is the cause. What is the cause of this suffering? And then in the next week, I'm going to teach you what is the solution to come out of this suffering. On the 4th week, that means next week, I'm going to teach you briefly the path to come out of all this suffering, the cessation of this suffering. These 4 truths. So in brief, there is a suffering. The cause of suffering is the craving. And to come out, so when you let the craving go, delusionally we develop craving inside us. When we let the nature continue, and when we let the ignorant craving go away, that is the solution. And how to let this craving go away? The path is the cessation, the way how to come out of this suffering. So those 4 I will gradually teach. Once again, I want to remember, this path is not like quick noodles. You take a pot of hot water and you put quick noodles, and within 5 minutes noodles is right. No, this is not like that. So you have to work ardently, very patiently, persistently. Still, maybe you won't be able to practice each and every day in the week. That's fine. At least you do once. That is also great. But don't make excuses. Please practice it every day. But I appreciate. Please, if in case you can't do all the 7 days, at least 6 days. Not 6 days, 5 days. No 5 days, 4 days. If not 4 days, at least 3 days. No 3 days, at least 2 days. No 2 days, at least come and sit in the evenings of Friday. That is also great. So gradually, you need to understand the path properly. So you need to have an open mind. You should not blindly believe me. You have to use your own wisdom. Very important. You should not believe because Buddha said so, or I said so, or anybody else said so. Use your own wisdom. Understand the path. Understand that there is a suffering. Understand that there is a cause for the suffering. Understand that there is a solution for the suffering. And then understanding the path. Please practice very ardently. Loving yourself. Freeing yourself. Calming yourself. Developing inner peace. Developing inner happiness with each and every step of the way. Very patiently. Very patiently. I wish that's enough for today. I'm sorry for taking a little bit more time. So, I am here to help. Since good people help, wise people helped me in the past, I am doing the same thing for you. I hope that you will understand the same path and you will understand the same realities. Not because I said, or Buddha said, or anybody said, by your own experience. And may all of you reach real peace, real happiness, purification of mind, Nibbana. That is my wish. That is my. So that's enough for today. Today, all of us join and practice this wonderful technique of meditation, non-sectarian technique of meditation, and accumulated a lot of positive energy. And now let's share this positive energy with all the meditators who joined today. By the power of this positive energy, may you be healthy all the time. May no harm come to you. May you be happy. May you be comfortable. And may you be successful wherever you go, whatever you do. And at the same time, may you be able to, may you have the good luck, may you have the fortune to understand this Dhamma. May you have the enough wisdom to practice in the path very patiently, very ardently, persistently. And finally, may all of you also become some of the practitioners who attain that wonderful, blissful final stage, real peace, real happiness, Nibbana. So, good night to everyone. Before we conclude, I'm going to give you a very small blessing and please concentrate. Join your palms together and calm down. Abhivadana silisse nichang vada pachaino chattaru dhamma vadanti ayuvanno sukhang balang ayurarogya sampatti sagga sampatti mevacha ato nibbana sampatti iminati samijjatu. May you all be healthy. May you all be happy. May you all be very peaceful. Very peaceful. Good night, everyone.
Sadhu.
Good night, everyone.
Good night, Hamadrone.
Good night, Nandi.
Thank you,
Good
Bante.
night, Miss Diane, Mr. Fuad, and Rajan. Good night, Mrs. Pragati. Good night, Mr. John. Good night, Jaime.
Good night, Bante. Thank
Good
you.
night. Good night, Mrs. Lisa. Do you have any question?
Do you do the chanting every day still or no?
Yes, we do.
How do I get the link? Where is it at?
All right. Then, can you please write down this number?
Yes.
Yes. 669 204 3456.
Okay.
Right. Please text me. I will send you the link.
Thank you, Bante. Good evening.
Okay, me you be happy. Me you be happy. Sorry. Good night, Mr. Balji.
Thank you, Banteji. Thank you. You have a good
Me you
night.
be happy. Right. Prashant, good night.
Night, Bante. Thank you.
Good night. Very nice that you joined. Rajman, Jayantanandi.
Good night,
Good night.
Hamden. Teriyasarnai.
Thiruvan. Mr. John, good night.